Hey, it's Jeff Jackson from RC Short Course. You might know me as Ghost Rider on the forum. I am sitting here messing with my Blitz. Oh, look, there's my Blitz. And my little room here where I work on my RC cars and stuff. And I'm working on getting the steering out of it. I know you guys out there have all been doing things. Matt has been doing things with the steering. There's been several guys come up with some great ideas. I'm going to throw my 2 cents in there. I've seen some things on the truck that I think could be improved. And I figured, rather than take pictures and make a post about it, why not get a video going? That's something different, right? Alright, let's try it out. So here we are with the Blitz ESE Eric Shawver edition. And as we come in here on top of my Blitz, you'll notice my servo is missing. And the reason why is I'm working with the steering system here to see if I can get better throw. What I'm lacking here at the track, I have a real tight indoor track we're racing on at TurtleTracksRaceway.com. And it's got some super tight turns on it in a small track. And what I'm having trouble with is if I miss my line, not if I'm on the line, but if I miss my line, I lose opportunity to recover because the steering isn't getting full throw. And the reason why, I believe, is right here. The steering arm is hitting the shock collar at the bottom. And it's keeping this from working. Actually, this side is the side we need to be on. And you can see, this darn thing does not focus very close. You can see that there's still some space right here and it's not pulled fully, and when the suspension works it gives you a little bit less steering. Alright, we're going to look at this side, and what I've done is I've moved the Ackerman setting to the rear hole on the arm, on the rack, and what it does is it helps clear. See how much more clearance we've got there on that shock, and you can see it gets full lock right here before it touches the shock. Let's go back to the other side. You can see this, and boom, it's already hitting right in here, and you can see how much space is left, and it's already rubbing. Alright, something else I've done is, it's going to be really hard to see, but if you'll look right there, you can see a little indentation, and you'll see one on the other side as well. Really hard to see because of all the white. You'll look right there, you'll see another indentation. This camera doesn't do good with macro. Alright, so what I've done is I've cleared up this steering rack to be able to get full throw this way and full throw this way. Alright, that's not the only equation to this, because the stock arm, and this is a picture of the stock arm, alright, so you find a place where it gets a little bit better focus. There's a picture of the stock arm. Let's see if maybe a zoom will help us in there. There we go. And then here is a picture of a Hot Body's D8 arm. And you can see there's a clear difference in the length. And what that's going to do is, I believe that the stock steering arm is a tad bit short, maybe a millimeter or 2 short. So I just went and found an 8 scale arm that has a little more throw, and what that's going to enable my truck to do is to get full steering throw left to right. And I'm going to move both Ackerman settings here to the rear hole. And I don't know how that's going to affect the handling, but I'm willing to give up a little bit of handling to get a little more throw. So that's going to be up to you to make your choice on what to do here. Alright, so I'm going to set this up with a longer arm to get me more throw left to right, because it's got more leverage. That may slow your transition speed a tad bit, but I think with as many fast servos as we're using today, that's not going to be an issue. It's going to give a lot more leverage on the steering, which is good. I would suggest that if you're going to go this route, that you have a metal gear servo. I've already tried this with my Traxxas 2075, and I stripped it out the first time because, as you know, we're tightening down these servo savers to get less flex, and you're putting a bigger, thicker arm on here, and I believe that between those two it's going to strip a non-metal gear servo out. So I would suggest go with a metal gear servo here, and basically we're going to accomplish more throw by eliminating it hitting here and hitting here, and that's going to give us more throw. And what you're also going to want to do as a last thing is you're going to want to set your radio settings. You're going to want to you're going to want to take your end point adjustment and make it to where it ends right down here, real close to where you're getting all the way, and it ends right here. And you'll need to mess with it and kind of get it to work right where it is. But with this longer arm, you're going to get a lot more throw. So you need to knock those EPA settings down a little bit. If you don't knock them down, there's a good chance that you're going to overstress your servo, that it's going to be trying to push too hard this way, break something else. You want it to stop almost right as your play stops in your steering. Stop here, stop here. You want to set it right in that area. I know it's a lot of people, they're just like, I got plenty of throw, let's go with it. But if you don't set the end point to not go too far, you could damage something or your servo. Alright, well that's the end of my little how-to. I will let you guys know how this works on the track. If giving up that Ackerman adjustment is going to affect my handling so bad that it's not worth the throw, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. Alright? Well, you guys reply, let me know what you think about this. Have a good day.